Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's video on the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, commonly known as UNCRPD. In this video, we will explore the UNCRPD and we will discuss what the UNCRPD is, why it is important, and its key principles. We will also look at how the UNCRPD is implemented and what it means for people with disabilities around the world. The UNCRPD was adopted by consensus at the United Nations General Assembly on December 13, 2006. It entered into force on May 3, 2008. Currently, 186 states parties have ratified the CRPD, with 103 states parties to the optional protocol. The UNCRPD is a significant international agreement that was adopted in 2006. It is designed to promote, protect, and ensure that people with disabilities have the same rights and opportunities as everyone else. The UNCRPD recognizes disability as a human rights issue, not a medical condition. This is a critical distinction because it means that people with disabilities are not seen as objects of pity or charity, but as equal members of society with inherent rights and dignity. There are over 1 billion people around the world who live with disabilities. That's a significant portion of the global population. The UNCRPD is important because it works to ensure that people with disabilities have the same opportunities as everyone else. This includes opportunities to go to school, get a job, participate in their communities, and live fulfilling lives. The UNCRPD also promotes dignity, respect, and self-determination for people with disabilities. The UNCRPD is grounded in 5 core principles. The first principle is respect for inherent dignity. This means that all people with disabilities deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. The second principle is non-discrimination. This means that everyone has equal rights and freedoms, regardless of disability. The third principle is accessibility. This means removing barriers in all aspects of society so that people with disabilities can participate equally. The fourth principle is inclusion and participation. This means that people with disabilities should be included in decision-making in all aspects of society. The fifth and the last principle is equality of opportunity. This means ensuring that persons with disabilities should have the same opportunities as everyone else to participate fully in society. This includes access to education, employment, public services, transportation, and all aspects of community life without discrimination. UNCRPD is based on the social model of disability, which sees disability as a result of societal barriers, not limitations of the individual. By removing these barriers, we create an inclusive environment for all. Now, let's delve into what the UNCRPD encompasses. The UNCRPD safeguards a broad spectrum of human rights. It upholds civil and political rights, ensuring individuals are free from discrimination and have equitable access to justice. Within its framework, the Convention ensures that everyone, regardless of ability, enjoys fundamental freedoms and opportunities for legal recourse. UNCRPD also enshrines economic, social, and cultural rights, such as education, employment, healthcare, and housing. It also enshrines the right to independent living and community participation. How is the UNCRPD implemented? Countries that ratify the UNCRPD are obligated to implement its provisions, which involves developing laws, policies, and programs to uphold disability rights. Regular monitoring by the UN tracks progress on implementation. What are the benefits brought about by UNCRPD? The Convention empowers persons with disabilities to assert their rights, encourages inclusive policies and practices, and strengthens international cooperation and solidarity. However, there are challenges, including inadequate implementation and enforcement in some countries, attitudinal barriers and stigma, and resource constraints. UNCRPD is a powerful tool for promoting disability rights worldwide. Governments, organizations, and individuals all have a role to play in its implementation. Together, we can create a more inclusive and just world for people with disabilities. In conclusion, UNCRPD is a landmark treaty promoting the rights of persons with disabilities. Continued advocacy and collaboration are essential for its effective implementation. Together, we can build a more inclusive and equitable world. Thank you for watching and God bless us.